So, hey, ex-Blizzard boss Mike Morhaime. Kind of a too little too late kind of situation going on here, don't you think? Don't you think you should have did something while you were there if you saw it going on? Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Skip it up and that up. So a lot has come forward about Activision Blizzard and some of the horrific frat boy-like practices that went on there. It was like a fraternity. Can't go into too much detail here for obvious reasons. I do discuss it in detail in my live streams. We went really in depth as to what's going on. You should subscribe to my live stream channel, which is called RTU Streams. I'll have a link below in the description, and it'll be the pinned comment in the comment section too if you want to go check it out. Well, he ran the show there until 2018, and this behavior was definitely going on at that time. Well, he recently released a statement discussing what happened over at Activision Blizzard, and this is what he had to say. I have read the full complaint against Activision Blizzard and many of the other stories. It is all very disturbing and difficult to read. I am ashamed. It feels like everything I thought I stood for has been washed away. What's worse, but even more important, real people have been harmed, and some women have had terrible experiences. I was at Blizzard for 28 years. During that time, I tried very hard to create an environment that was safe and welcoming for people of all genders and backgrounds. I knew that it was not perfect, but clearly we were far from that goal. The fact that so many women were mistreated and were not supported means we let them down. In addition, we did not succeed in making it feel safe for people to tell their truth. It is no consultation that other companies have faced similar challenges. I wanted us to be different, better. Harassment and discrimination exist. They are prevalent in our industry. It is the responsibility of leadership to keep all employees feeling safe, supported, and treated equitably, regardless of gender and background. It is the responsibility of leadership to stamp out toxicity and harassment in any form across all levels of the company. To the Blizzard women who experienced any of these things, I am extremely sorry that I failed you. I realize that these are just words, but I wanted to acknowledge the women who had awful experiences. I hear you. I believe you, and I am sorry to have let you down. I want to hear your stories if you're willing to share them. As a leader in our industry, I can and will use my influence to help drive positive change and to combat misogyny, discrimination, and harassment wherever I can. I believe we can do better. I believe the gaming industry can be a place where women and minorities are welcomed, included, supported, recognized, rewarded, and ultimately unimpeded from the opportunity to make the types of contributions that all of us join this industry to make. I want the mark I leave on this industry to be something that we can all be proud of. Mike, you were part of Blizzard from 1991 to 2018. And what's funny is, if you want to consider me a liberal, cuck, progressive, beta male, whatever stupid crap you want to call me, there's other people in this community that you would never think would be like, ooh, this is brutal, that are saying, ooh, this is brutal. That says something. You can't tell me that you were there until very recently. You can't tell me you didn't see any of this. Look, it's not just in the gaming industry. I talked about this in live streams. I assumed it was in the gaming industry. It would have shocked me if it wasn't, actually. But I see this all over. There's this hierarchy and tribalism that goes on at workplaces that needs to stop. And I've seen, not to this extreme, but very similar sexist practices with my own eyes. This isn't like me, I read an article somewhere in outer space and I'm blindly believing it. My work experiences, I have seen what goes on, and it's absolutely unacceptable. In hindsight being 2020, I would have done something to stop it back then. I'm not saying that people can't have fun at work. I'm not saying people can't be friends at work, but there has to be a line that's drawn, because dangerous things will happen that hurt and harm people, and this is a perfect example of it. A woman is no longer with us because of stuff that happened at Activision Blizzard. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.